So I'm going to tell you a story called We Are a Team. And it's a lesson I learned when I went to work for a guy named John Gherkin in 1983. So there I was, dark hair, mullet, suit, shoulder pads, triple pleat pants. Are you picturing it? Yeah, it wasn't a good image. But one of the things when he hired me as his director of recruiting, he said, Bill, I want you to sit down. And he opened up a 3-ring binder and he showed me my job description. And he said, on this page, you'll see it's divided into 2 halves. And on your half, on the left side there, it lists the 6 things that you're responsible for. I need you to visit the 150 brokers in our 5-county area. I need you to conduct career nights. I need you to MC our sales rallies. I need you to, there was a list of 6 things. That was my job, recruiting, very simple. Then there was a really long list of about 20 things that the regional office was going to do, including health insurance and a company car and an expense account and, 401k and just all the things that you would expect, right, that a company would do. But it was much longer than my little list. And he'd say, are we clear on that? Does that make sense? Yes, sir. That's my job. He said, good. Let's sit down next week and go through it again. And we did. And he'd say, so how's this going? How's that going? And so as an example on one of them, I might say, I really didn't get out much last week. I was blah, 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 blah. And he'd lean back and he'd go, okay. And then how'd you do on this and this and this? And the message was, that's what I have to do. I can't make excuses, right? So it turned out great, and I had a wonderful 8-year run with this company, and I learned so much in the process. But the story he tells is that same 3-ring binder. So picture very old school, right? He said, when people didn't step into their job description, when they didn't do what was needed to be done, he said, I would be asking them again and again, how you doing? Oh, you didn't do that. Okay. Yeah. And you didn't get that thing done. And he said at some point, then he would just, without opening the rings, he would just rip the sheet out of the book, close the binder, pull the binder over to him, push their sheet with the ripped 3 holes in the left edge over in front of them. And he'd lean back in his chair and he said, every time, not most of the time, every time I did that, the person would quit because they'd say, you're right, John. I didn't do what I said I was going to do. I haven't done my job. So why do I tell you this? Because this old school technique is brilliant. It's a wonderful way to set expectations with a new team member. So we are a team. I want you to hang on to that. Let me know how this goes for you. Just create your own version of We Are a Team and start every time you hire somebody new. Go through their very short list, your very long list, and then check with them every week for the first 4 weeks and then monthly after that. Let me know how it goes.